All right, this is Roger. This is my 1936 Plymouth, and we got rat rod build part number 19 right now. So I'll show you what happened over the last couple of days. Cut the music down first. So let me show you what I'm doing right now. I'm busting all the glass out of here, not busting out, actually taking it out. Now this was actually pretty complex right here because the Plymouth back in 1936, the window came up, and then for the last 2 or 3 inches here, it actually moved forward, which created a vent window right here. If you notice, there's actually no vent window right here, but had a little crack in the glass right here, and you continue cranking it up, and it would actually move the window forward. But we don't have that anymore because I'm gonna go with these products right here from a company called Easy Wiring, and these are the window regulators. I've actually used these before in my 1949 Ford pickup truck. Got a little thing called Dolphin right there. I don't know if you can see that or not, but it's a pretty cool kit. It's $150 for a set of 2. I've got 4 of them lined up right back here, and they're gonna go with electric windows. Now I gotta do some modifications to this thing to actually get it to go in here because the tracks are slightly different, and what I'll have to do is a little piece down here. I have to cut it out of here, move it forward a little bit so the window goes up and down smoothly. But anyway, Plymouth is gonna get electric windows all the way around just because it's a cool thing to do. And this little knob right here that's stuck out right here actually hit my knee right here when I'm trying to hit the brake pedal right down there. So it's a little tight because these things actually came to a little pinch in the front right here. Anyway, here's what I've done so far today. It took about 3 or 4 hours to get all this crap out of here in an organized type of manner. These right here are some complex window regulators. There's ones in front that actually, as the window goes up, the last 2 inches, it goes forward right here. So if you need a 1936 front window regulators, or actually all of them, including the rear windows, shoot me an email, get in contact with me, show me a little text message on the bottom in the YouTube videos, and I'll send you those for cheap plus shipping. What else? These are all my inside rails right here, the frames. I'm probably going to have those things chromed over here in Germany. There's a company in Darmstadt or either Hanau, Germany that does that for, I wouldn't say for cheap, but they want their good money on it. But here, let me show you something real quick here, what you find after 36 years, and I think we got 79 years this car is old right now. This is actually what the interior looks like right here. I pull this panel off, and they're my vacuum operated window wipers or windshield wipers. But what's also cool right here is the mechanism for the crank out front window. So you turn the lever right here and the window cranks out and it closes back down. So I thought it was kind of neat, including all the dirt dauber nests. I think that's a wasp nest right here, either dirt dauber. But interesting stuff. Looking kind of nasty up in here. That's what it looks like right down here right now. But I'll clean all that stuff up and everything, but I had to take it apart one day. I don't want to be going down the road and have dirt and shit falling on me. So here's the actual panel that I took out right here. I got it right down here right now. So all the little nut shells and everything that some little rodent over the last 15-20 years carried up in here. But what's here surprising, there's absolutely no rust in any of this stuff, including the back window. This is all good stuff right here. The back one's gonna be easy. I've already got my little window track stuff I got from Turkey Run for about $25 a pop. And I'll run that straight down. I'll actually glue it in here, and then the window frame goes to this side right here. That'll be pretty simple to do. And again, down here, absolutely no rust. It's nice, clean. That's what's interesting about it. I guess they used good steel back then. Door jamb opens up and closes. I got the rear window out already. This was actually a rear window that was supposed to flip out. But what I'm gonna do here is I'm actually just gonna glue the window in. Another thing over here, I'm probably gonna put about 35% black tint in the back. The front will be 15. That's actually law over here in Germany. You can have the back fairly tinted, and the front will be about 15%. That's just by law, you have to have it that way. Real quick here, this is one of those success stories here. It's all my list of stuff to do. Push the button, lift it up, and there's the, I guess you call this a no-fill cap type thing, but you just push down right here, and you put your gas in this thing. Pop it back down. I think that's just cool. That turned out really, really nice. Anyway, let me go get my shop light here and show you what the inside of this sucker looks like. My gas tank is in, so I've actually scratched that off the list of stuff to do. I'll put that down here, and cruise down here, laying on the floor now. And here's my polished stainless steel gas tank. So I just get this stuff from Sears, the green polishing material, and actually did a little polishing job. This is actually, you see a little bit of this, and I put this on here on purpose, about an inch below, so you see a nice shiny gas tank. This is about 113 liters, if not 120 liters, so I've got about a 35 gallon gas tank in this thing. So that's kind of cool. And let me show you some other stuff right here. These are my ladder bars. If you can call them ladder bars or not, it has nothing to do with suspension and traction, but it's basically to keep the rigidity of the frame coming from the front to the back. So I made those with kind of like custom fabrication stuff, and bolt them on with 3, I think those about M8, or no, excuse me, M10 bolts. So here's what the bottom of the Plymouth looks like. Homemade frame, the connecting cruise, you see the transmission in the front, and my exhausts are going to be dumping out the side right there. So here's what the bottom of Roger's Plymouth looks like. And then the reason I got the extra support for the frame is because I went ahead and put myself a trailer hitch on this thing, and there's where the trailer hitch comes in right here. And these pieces right here, I'm fabbing those right now, actually just fixing the old ones that are kind of rusted out right now. That's the only spot of rust I had on the entire car. And then let me just jump to the front real quick and show you the other little project I got knocked out. There's a top of my Marine battery box that I picked up in Key West, Florida about a month ago. And then here's my battery box. Battery box actually sits right here. If you can see that or not. There's the battery box. And I put the lid on it. I made myself these handy dandy little tie downs right here. They'll pop to the bottom right here. And then I went ahead and made all these connector fittings. If you notice, I got 2 on there. One comes from the battery, and one goes to the frame, and one goes to the actual engine itself. Now, for you guys thinking my oil pan's kind of low, you're exactly right. I got some new motor mounts coming right now. They're from BMW, and they're going to raise the engine up about 1.5 inches right now. Same thing I did with the 30 Ford Coupe. Anyway, turned out pretty good. So I'll make this a short video. I'll cut it off right now. There's my LS3 connecting cruise. It's the 430 horsepower version. The video you've seen past here, number 18. You've got the radiator up front. And look, I got a little bit of cleaning up to do right now because I got a lot of mess up in here. And that's about it. Also, ganz kurz von Deutschland. Rat Rod Build Nummer 19. Und wir sind jetzt unterwegs ein fertiges Projekt. Love the stance of the car. I've never seen it without the glass in it, but I'm going to have some pretty tinted glass. Also die Scheiben werden getönt sein. Und was wir hier haben, ist festgestellt, dass Porsche Cayenne, I actually sourced a moonroof out of this thing, a panoramic glass roof that actually tinted. I thought it was going to work, but as you can see, it's a little bit too big because it would sit right up here, and that's not going to cut it. So I'll have to pass on the Porsche Cayenne electric sunroof slash panoramic moonroof in here that opens up all kinds of different directions. So not going to work for me this time, but I'm looking for BMW X5, X3, or the 5 Series BMW actually works pretty damn good. So anyway, no rust in here, and this is the last window I got to take out tonight. I might do that tomorrow because I'm getting ready to go upstairs and visit my favorite place, summitracing.com. Anyway, that's it. Rat Rod Build Number 19 von Deutschland. Auf Wiedersehen und bis nächstes Mal. Just take care, everybody.